Okay, let's look at the clutch side of the bike. So this is the other side of the front fender. Again, with the original paint, we have a few scratches here, just to give you an idea of the size of them. We do the penny for reference. So the fork tubes and lowers, and then an up close of the caliper, so you can see that and see the paint there. We have the left side of the engine, so we'll get a close-up here so that you can see. The engine's been cleaned, but we didn't see any sign of leaks from the head gasket or the valve cover gasket on this side either. Do a close-up here for you underneath the carbs. So again, cleaned, but there's no signs that any gas was ever leaking in this area. You don't have any of the yellowing or the peeling that you normally have when you do have leaking gas from the carbs. So good condition on the aluminum parts. The paint on this side, and again for reference on some of the marks that you can see there, and the texture of the stripe is the same on this side as it is on the other. It's a little bit more uniform in how it looks. Going over the rear of the bike, the foot peg needs to be flipped up. The rear suspension, the seat, there's a small hole in the seat cover on this side. And then the exhaust has a small piece of rash on the very tip, and again you have an idea of the size of that from the reference penny. A small mark on the crack here on the rear turn signal. And the view from the rear of the bike, kind of going over the top here in the light so you can see it. There is a small mark here underneath the gas cap on this side, so you can see some yellowing. We will do a, let's get the tank open here. So you can look inside and see there's some light surface rust, but we don't have anything. We don't have anything peeling, flaking off, anything like that. A little bit difficult to see with a camera, but just to give you an idea, there we go. You can see a little bit of. The camera focuses on the phone. Okay. So, apologize for that. It wants to focus in and out, but at least it gives you an idea of what's inside the tank. Not perfect, but we haven't had any issues with the bike running or clogging or anything like that. And the carbs were generally clean when we took them apart. There wasn't any signs of rust getting into the carbs or clogging the jets or anything like that. So this is the bike, Vintage Super Sport. I'm going to set the camera on the tripod, and then we'll do a video of the bike running again from cold, so that you can get an idea of how it starts up and how it runs, and then we'll take the bike out on the road. So more to come in just a minute.